Arthur's point of view. Jikook met at college. Kook hugged Jimin tightly and started complaining about T. He was deeply hurt by T's ignorance. On the other hand, Jimin was also deeply hurt by Yoongi's behavior, but he maturely handled Kook. Yoongi went to Jimin's parental house to bring Jimin's things back. Let's see what happens next. In the classroom, it was the last lecture. Jikook were fully focusing on their lecture. It was the maths lecture. T came inside the classroom. All the students greeted him. He started teaching and explaining the maths problems. One student didn't understand the formula, so he asked from Kook to explain him. Kook was explaining him. T misunderstood him and thought he again started talking in ongoing lecture. T wasn't wrong at his place because Kook always talked in ongoing lecture. He got very angry and made a fist. T angrily shouted, Jhope, stand up and solve this problem. Everyone flinched at T's shout. They never saw him this much angry. Everyone looked at Kook. Kook started shivering by hearing his name from T. He couldn't understand what to do or not. Jimin lightly tapped on his thighs to indicate him to stand up and answer. Kook scared. Me? T angrily glared. Yes, you. Now come here and solve this problem. Kook went near there. He tried his best to walk normally. He took the marker from the table and started solving the problem. But when T explained this, he was helping other students, so he doesn't know how to solve this problem. He really trying hard to remember, but how he remembered when he didn't listen a single word. He was only staring at the whiteboard while holding marker. Now T's patience comes to end. He was sitting on the professor's chair. He made a fist to control his anger. He tried his best to not burst on him in front of everyone. Somehow he controlled himself and said, T, deep scary voice, tell me, do you know the answer or not? Kook shook his head. No sir, almost whispering tone. T, deep scary voice, I can't hear, say loudly. Kook, little loud. No sir. T angrily stood up from his chair. How do you know when you didn't concentrate when I was teaching this? For you, gossiping is more important than the studying, right? Kook shook his head burgilessly. No sir, I wasn't gossiping, I was... T angrily shouted, stop it right now. Go and stand outside. I don't want a student who doesn't want to concentrate on his studies. Kook, sorry sir. T shouts, get out now. Kook immediately left from there with teary eyes. T, listen everyone, I don't want careless student. If you don't want to study, then don't need to attend my lecture. But if you attend the lecture, then I want full concentration. Am I clear? Everyone, yes sir. T, say loudly, I can't hear you. Everyone, loudly, yes sir. T again started teaching and Kook was standing outside the classroom while hanging his head low. He silently wiped his tears. Time skipped after 20 minutes. T, that's it for today. Complete this exercise by yourself. I will check everyone's assignments tomorrow, and if anyone try to copy or absent, then he or she will be responsible for his or her punishment. So you better do your assignments by yourself. He came outside and saw Kook was standing there while hanging his head low. T, come to my cabin now. Kook, yes sir. In T's cabin, Kook followed T like a lost puppy. T was sitting on his chair and Kook was standing in front of him. T angrily, what do you want? Yesterday you said you will concentrate on your lectures and today you already forget everything. Kook, I wasn't talking sir, I was only helping one student. He couldn't understand one formula, so I was just explaining him. T, stop making excuses. You always said this. I myself saw you to talk with him. Kook, this time I'm saying the truth. Please trust me. I know I made this excuse many times, but this time I'm saying the truth. When you always lying and pranking one thing many times, but then that thing actually happened and you try to tell everyone that this time it happens in real, no one believes you because you always lying. You must be heard the story of a liar boy who always said lion came, but when actually lion came into the village and he told this to everyone, no one believed him. Exactly that happens with Kook. He always made the same excuse and now when it happens in real, T didn't believe him. T angrily, I don't understand what to do with you. I already beat you a lot yesterday. Then also, you didn't understand. I think that much punishment wasn't enough for you. Now you want more, right? Kook shook his head vigorously. He took a cane in his hand and showed him. I think you only understand its language, right? Don't worry, I will fulfill your wish. I want all the subjects assignment till dinner. After the dinner, I will take the test from today's exercise and I want full marks this time. Otherwise, get ready to taste it. Kook gulped hard. But sir, how will I do assignments when I didn't know the way to solve the problems? T coldly. That's not my problem. I already explained that. Kook, at least explain this to me only one time, please. T. No, I will not explain this to you, but you can take anyone's help. But don't you dare to copy the answer. The result will not good for you. Now out. Kook, sir, please. T. I said out. Kook immediately left from the cabin with teary eyes. He went outside the cabin and saw Jimin was standing there while holding his bag. Jimin, what happened, Kook? Why are you crying? Did he hit you anywhere? Kook took his bag from Jimin's hand. No, he didn't hit me. He just scolded me. Come, let's go outside. Scary Yang must be waiting for you. Jimin watched the time from his wristwatch. Oh yeah, Yoon will be waiting for me. They both reached at the college gate and saw there was in Yoongi's car. Kook, where is he? Jimin shrugged his shoulders. Don't know, maybe he is stuck in the traffic. Kook, that will be possible. They waited for 10 more minutes. Kook, I think you should ask him. Jimin, yeah, you are right. Let me ask him where is he. He opened his bag and took out his mobile. His mobile was in silent mode. He saw Yoongi's message. Jimin, oh no. Kook, what happened? Jimin, Yoon messaged me in the afternoon that he has some work, so I will go to home by myself. My mobile was on silent. That's why I haven't seen this earlier. Okay, then I'm going. Take care of yourself, okay? Kook, but are you going alone? Let me drop you. Jimin smiled. How will you drop me? You didn't brought your bike today. Kook, oh yeah, I came here with sir. T stopped the car in front of them and said, T, come inside. Kook looked at him. Sir, can you drop Jimin to his house? T to Jimin. What happened? Hyang isn't coming to pick you? Jimin. Yoon messaged me that he has some works today, so he can't come to pick me. T. Okay, come inside. I will drop you. Jimin. Thank you, sir. T. Kook sat on the passenger seat and Jimin sat on the back seat. T started the car and dropped Jimin at his mansion and drove to his house. Jimin stepped out from the car and thanked T once again. He immediately picked his mobile and messaged Yoongi that he reached at the home safely. Yoon, I just reached at the home. The answer just dropped me. Sorry for not replying before. Actually, I was in lecture when you messaged me. I didn't touch my mobile today. I was waiting for you at the college main door. When you didn't come, then I took my mobile to call you. Then I saw your message. That's why I came late. I hope you will forgive me and not getting mad on me, please. He sent the message and went inside the house. He locked the door properly and clicked its pics and sent it to Yoongi to show him that he closed the door properly. Yoongi always told him to send the pic after locking the door so he doesn't need to worry about his security. This time Yoongi didn't say anything to him, but Jimin does everything which Yoongi always told to him to do. After sending the pics, he waited for Yoongi's reply. Yoongi always replies him within 2 minutes, but this time he didn't reply to him. How will he reply to him when he was busy in breaking the lock of Jimin's parental house? But Jimin doesn't know this. He was eagerly waiting for Yoongi's reply. He plopped himself on the couch and lay down there. He already removed his shoes on the main door. He saw Jimmy there. Jimin, tiredly, Hey Jimmy, how are you? All good? Leave all these useless questions and tell me, did you find any solution of my problems? What? What did you say? No. I knew it. You will not find it. You know, you didn't reply my message. What do you think? Does he still angry on me? He was talking with Jimmy and slept there unknowingly while talking with Jimmy. He woke up early today, then ran to 5 rounds of the garden. He must be very tired. Let's go from here and let him sleep. Meanwhile, with Taekook, T unlocked the door and they both, Taekook entered inside the house. T straight went to his room where his cook plopped himself on the couch. He was thinking the ways to do his assignments. Cook in mind. I have to ask him to help me in doing assignments. I hope his anger is cooled down now. Soon he saw T came into living room. He sat properly on the couch. T was looking in hurry. He came near Cook and hurriedly said, T coldly. College arranged professor's meeting. I am going there. I will be late. Don't wait for me on dinner. Order your food from outside. Don't think I forget about assignments. I still want to see your assignments. When I come back home, I want to see the first thing your assignments. After that, I will take your test. Do you get it? Cook nodded his head. Yes, sir. T coldly. He went to the main door and picked his car's key from the key holder. He saw Cook's bike's key there. He took his bike key and put it in his pocket and said, T coldly. I am taking your bike's key. From now onwards you can't use it. It's your punishment. I will return to you when I see some improvements in your studies and behavior. He left from there without listening Cook's reply. Cook, but he already left without listening me. Why? Why he need to behave this much rude? I thought to ask his help, but now he already left and cherry on the top, he wants to see all subjects assignments when he will be back. And he will take tests too. How will I complete all these things in such a less time? Said by pulling his hairs. He was very frustrated. He doesn't think any idea to get out of this. He plopped himself on the couch. Cook, Jimin. Yeah, Jimin. Jumped a little. How can I forget my Chimiyangi? Only he can help me now. Chimiyangi, I am coming. He went to his room to take necessary things which are important to complete his assignments. He packed everything in his bag and went to main door. He took a spare key of the house from key holder. He searched his bike's key but realized that he already took that with him. He locked the door and went to Yoonmin mansion. Yoongi's house isn't far away from T's house. It's just 3 kilometers away. But now he have to walk. At Yoonmin mansion, Cook finally reached there. He took 1.5 hours to reach there. He rang the doorbell but no one opened the door. Still no one opened the door. Jimin is sleeping. Then how will he open the door? He was in deep sleep. Cook, Jimin, what the hell are you doing? Open the door. I don't have time. He called Jimin multiple times but no use. Jimin didn't pick a call. After 24th call, he picked the call. OTP. Jimin, sleepy voice. Hello? Cook, Jimin, open the door. Jimin, sleepy voice. Door is already open. Cook shouts, Jimin, ah! Jimin fell on the floor by listening his scream. He is fully awakened now. He picked the call from the floor and checked the caller ID. Jimin, Cookie, what happened? Why are you screaming? Cook, mad. First open the door. Jimin, confused. Which door? Cook, irritated. Your house door. I'm outside. Jimin, you came here? Just wait a minute. Call ended. He cut the call and went to main door to open the door. A tired yet angry Cookie looking at him like he will eat him alive. Jimin, nervously, come inside. Cook pushed him a little and entered inside. What the hell are you doing? I called you so many times but you didn't open the door. Angry pout. Jimin hugged him tightly. Don't be mad. I was sleeping. That's why I didn't hear doorbells and mobile rings. They both sat on the couch. Cook placed his bag on the center table. Cook, you are sleeping in this clothes? You should change first. Jimin, I was just laying here but don't know when falls into the deep sleep. Cook, worried. Are you alright? As far as I know, you aren't a deep slumber. Then what happened today? Jimin, you woke me up early and made me run 5 rounds of the public garden park. That's why I was feeling tired. Cook, oh, now how are you? Your legs are hurting, right? Jimin, no, I'm fine now. I took a good nap. I'm feeling so fresh. But what are you doing here? How will sir allow you to come here? Cook, sad voice. I came here to complete my assignments. I thought to study together. He told him everything. Jimin patted his shoulder. Don't worry, Cookie, everything will be fine soon. Wait, let me change and bring my books here. Then we will do assignments together. Cook, why here? I mean, why not in your room? Jimin smiled. Because I love to study here. I'm very comfortable here. Do you have any problem to study here? Cook shook his head. No, I don't have any problem. Jimin, do you want water? Cook, I will take that by myself. You just go and change. I don't have time. Jimin, okay fine, I am going. About to go but stopped in middle. By the way, did you meet Jimmy? Meet Jimmy, he is here in the corner. To Jimmy, Jimmy, he is my best friend Cookie. Talk with him, okay? Left. Cook went near Jimmy and said, Cook, wow, it's so huge and beautiful. Now I got to know why Jimin always talk about it. I must say, Skiri Yang has good taste. He knows how to make Jimin happy. He was talking with Jimmy when Jimin came there with his bag. Jimin, you are still talking. Cook turned around. Oh, you came, went to him. He is so big and beautiful. Jimin, yeah, he is. Can we start now? Cook, yeah, sure. Jimin sat on the floor and spread his things there. See, Cook, this center table is mine, so don't you dare to touch it. You can use that orange table. Cook, okay. They started doing their assignments there. After 1 hour, Cook's stomach glowed loudly. Jimin, Cook, didn't you had your lunch? Cook shook his head. No. Jimin, okay, wait, let me order. Cook, no need for that, Jimin. I don't have time. Jimin, shut up. I ordered the food. It will come soon. They both again started doing their assignments. After 30 minutes, food arrived. Jimin took the order and went to kitchen to serve their food in the plate. He came to living room. Cook arranged the books on the side to make place for their lunch. He ordered a spicy dish for Cook and simple healthy food for himself, as he isn't allowed to eat anything else other than healthy food. They both had their lunch. Jimin had his medicines too. He clicked his lunch and medicines pick and sent it to Yoongi to show him that he had his healthy food and had his medicines too, like a good boy. Yoongi didn't say him anything like this to do. He did this by himself. Jimin took the plate and went to kitchen to clean them. Cook insisted to do the cleaning, but Jimin stopped him and told him to do his assignments. Time skipped after 2 hours. It's evening time now. Jikook was still doing their assignments. Look like they got lots of assignments today. Cook, my assignments are done, only 2 are left. Jimin, you are so fast, mine 5 left, said Pout. Cook teasingly, because you have small baby hands. Jimin threw a cushion on him. You cook? Cook, sorry. Jimin, that's better. Cook, Jimin, Jimin, now what? Cook, I want to use washroom. Jimin, then do. From whence you ask permission? Cook, stupid, I don't ask your permission. Where is washroom? Jimin, then go and use mine. My room is... Cook cut off him. I know your room, shouts while running. Jimin smiled. Cute. Ding dong. Jimin, who will come at this time? He saw outside through a door hole and a big smile crept on his lips. His face started shining like a sun. Because he was happy to see the person, he happily opened the door and said, Jimin happily, welcome home, Yoon. Yoongi was very happy to see Jimin's happy and bright face, but he doesn't show any happiness. He loved the way how Jimin always welcomed him by his sweet melodious voice. By listening his sweet melodious voice and seeing his happy face, Yoongi's half tiredness and stress gone. Yoongi, poker face, entered inside the living room. So you are studying? Jimin went to kitchen and came back with a glass of water. Yeah, today I got lots of assignments. Water. Gave him water. Yoon grabbed the glass. Yeah, drink in one go. Jimin, why didn't you reply my message? Yoongi, message? I didn't got your message. Jimin took his mobile and showed him the message. See, I messaged you in afternoon. Yoongi saw a message. Oh, I think my phone is on silent. That's why I didn't saw your message. Jimin, it's okay. Cook came outside from Jimin's room and saw Yoonmin and heard their conversation too. Cook to himself, Scary Yang is also behaving cold. See how much Jimin tried to talk normally, but he didn't melt, not even in his precious eye smile. But at least he listened to Jimin. He doesn't ignore him like Sir ignore me. Kook went into living room. He saw Yoongi and stopped there. Kook, good evening, Suga Hyang. Yoongi looked at him with confused face. Good evening, you here? Jimin, Yoon, he came here to assignments. We plan to do studies together. Yoongi coldly, did you have your lunch? Jimin, yes, I had. And I had my medicines too. Yoongi coldly, okay, I'm in my room. Call me if you need my help. Jimin, okay. Yoongi left. Kook in mind. Jimin really trying his best to gain his forgiveness. Scary Yang behaved coldly, but he really cared for Jimin. I wish he forgave Jimin soon. Jimin shook him a little. Kook! Kook! Kook flinched. Yeah. Jimin, where did you lost? Come, let's complete our assignments. Kook, assignments? Oh yeah, assignments. Let's go. After 1 hour, they are done with their assignments. Jimin stretching his hands. Finally, my assignments are completed. Cookie, what about yours? Kook, I completed 40 minutes ago, Jimin. Only maths assignments is left. Jimin, shocked. Oh, okay. Then what are you doing? Kook, I'm trying to solve the problem, but it's very hard. I can't solve it. Jimin, show me. Kook showed. Oh, this one. It's very simple. You applied wrong formula. This is solved by this method. Teach him how to solve the problem. Did you understand? Kook, yeah, but little bit. Jimin again taught him, but Kook didn't understand anything. Jimin was trying his best to make him understand, but Kook didn't understand a single word. Jimin, frustrated. What will I do with you? I explained you thousands of times, but still you didn't get anything. Kook, it's not my mistake. Your explaining method is so hard. I didn't understand anything. Jimin, Sir taught us like this only. I don't know any easy method. Kook, then what will I do? Sir will check my assignments. Then what will I say to him? Jimin, simple. Copy mine answer. I don't have any problem. Kook, are you mad? He clearly told no one dare to copy answers. Jimin, you did all the assignments by yourself. It's just few questions. He doesn't know anything. Kook, no, I can't. Jimin, okay then let me think. Idea. Kook, hopeful eyes. Tell me. Jimin, let's go and ask from Yoon. He is also a professor. He will help you. Kook, no ways. Are you mad? I'm not going anywhere. What if he punish me? Jimin, why would he punish you? Don't be scared. He doesn't do anything with you. I will also there with you. I will not leave you. Kook, but... Jimin, no but. Only he can help you. Now come with me. Jimin dragged him towards Yoongi's room. To be continued. Questions. How's the episode? Will Yoongi teach Kook? Will Kook be able to reach home before T's arrival? Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all like it. What happened to you all? Did you again slip into your ghost space? Why aren't you commenting nowadays? For you all, I am making this much long video and you are doing this to me? If you like the story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.